2023 presidency, Okowa laments, says Peter Obi's emergence will affect PDP in Southeast. Welcome to the news. If you are new on this channel, kindly subscribe. And if you are there, thank you for your support. Please like and share again. The news. People's Democratic Party Vice Presidential Candidate Okowa has lamented the emergence of Peter Obi. Why the lamentation? It's a contest. He was part of PDP before deciding to go into Labour Party. So why are you lamenting? According to him, Obi's emergence will affect the chances of the People's Democratic Party in the southeast region of the country. And when you don't value what you have until you lose it, they have lost him and they are now lamenting. Good riddance to bad rubbish. According to him, meanwhile, he insisted that the issues surrounding his emergence will soon be resolved and an amicable solution will be reached. With who? With Obi or within the PDP. Okay. Ahead of the 2023 general elections, Delta State Governor and People's Democratic Party PDP Vice Presidential Candidate Okowa says the emergence of Peter Obi on the platform of Labour Party is bad for the People's Democratic Party. Is it just knowing or are they just knowing? Why did they allow him to leave? Okowa, who stated this while speaking with newsmen in Kano on the event to receive ex-lieutenant governor of the state, Senator Ibrahim Shekarau, back to the party, said the Southeast has been traditional a PDP stronghold. Vanguard newspaper report. Speaking on the chances of the People's Democratic Party, he said, in the Southeast, it will obviously be an issue for us because of the sentiments that comes in. But I know that the People's Democratic Party has stronghold in the Southeast. And I know that the contest in the Southeast is between People's Democratic Party and Labour Party, obviously. We should wish he was not in the race, but since he's in the race, it is going to be real competition between the two parties, that is People's Democratic Party and Labour Party. There's nothing for the APC in the Southeast. Going further, he said that the controversy trailing his emergence as the party vice presidential candidate will soon be a thing of the past as efforts are ongoing to resolve all this issue. Are you sure there's any effort? The meeting in London has not yielded anything. The ones held in Nigeria too has not brought out any solution. Secondly, I'm in touch with all my colleagues in South as a party and family. We are all talking with Governor Wike, and the process is being led by our presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar because he is the leader. I believe that sooner than later, he will be able to have the issue resolved. He equally reacted to the comment by Shetima Okowa, the running mate to Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, said it will be absurd if a vice president is in charge of the country's security. Do they even have any rule for the vice president in the constitution? The president can delegate any power or whatever he chooses to give it to him. So you don't know what they have discussed. For him to come out and say he's going to handle this and the president will handle that. They have not even won. They are haggling over this issue. Well, while countering Okowa's position, he said the Delta State government maintained that it will be the sole responsibility of the president, being the commander-in-chief, to preside over the Security Council. While countering Okowa's position, Keyamo on his Twitter said any responsibility can be assigned to the vice president and that it could not be absurd for any vice president to handle the country's security. Well, that is Okowa speaking. The fear that the PDP has on the emergence of Peter Obi, especially the votes that will be coming in from the Southeast. Why the lamentation? Nobody then get structure. You people said Obi has no structure. And with your structure, you are still afraid of the man. Southeast is an understatement. In fact, Obi is not contesting with anybody. He is winning come 2023. Shetima is probably responsible for the insecurity in the country. The reason BAT Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to hand it over to him. Thank God, Okowa knows the truth. Okowa and his men are still ignorant of the heat of the moment. They are still calculating how to win this state and that state. Go and tell him that Nigerian politics has changed. The youth want to take back Nigeria in order to create general wealth for themselves and their children yet unborn. We say no to political thieves. We remain obedient. All we PDP need is just the 25% vote, and Enugu, Abia, and Imo State will deliver that to us. The rest will be stories. Peter Obi is a force not just in the southeast, but all over the country. People's Democratic Party no longer has stake in the southeast as long as Peter Obi is on ground. If you knew that southeast had traditionally been People's Democratic Party, why did you change the rotational presidency when it got to their turn to produce the presidential candidate? Ask them. It is democratic system. Okowa, you never see anything. Somebody should tell Okowa to join the Labour Party now, because of Labour of our hero shall not be in vain. Majority of Northerners have sealed their hearts against the truth. Nigeria's history, the North has ruled this country more than any other regions. Despite this fact, the North is still backward, especially in education. They are being imported as beggars all over Nigeria. Their tribal leaders play game with them. It is time for the North to see that their help comes from above and not from any of their religious or tribal brothers who they chose to vote into power in every election. They should vote wisely come 2023. Please let somebody help me who is the chief security officer of a country. But we all know Okowa's situation all along. He has been the unknown being. Since Atiku made Okowa is made for election, Okowa has been in epileptic shock about the whole thing. Okowa just recovering from the political oblivion, now forced to talk to us. Okowa, welcome and good morning. Okowa, you are just knowing the truth. Oga Okowa, not only in the southeast, even your state Delta, Labour Party will win. PDP believes that southeast doesn't matter, or they are fools without interest, and a turn can be given to anybody after patiently and loyally following People's Democratic Party since 1999. Mr. Lamentation, not only in the southeast, even in the south-south, Mr. Obi will flog People's Democratic Party. For APC, that one is, they are gone already. They should forget about this come 2023. We are all obedient. Okowa, even in Delta State, Obi will win you by God's grace. You can see the good name is better than gold and silver. It's far better than stealing and embezzlement. So you people may continue with your stealing People's Democratic Party. Nigeria has made up their mind. Well, what is your own opinion? Kindly make it known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.